Good morning, everyone. I have a song to sing, and it's called Where I Come From by Alan Jackson. And it's dedicated to Up Church the Redneck, the one that posts all the videos, the funny videos that we all watch and share, and I also share them and watch them. But before I sing this song, I would like to say this. Why don't we all go raise some hell and eat some cornbread? And I have something else I want to ask right quick. Do you all know what is red, white, blue, and green? Do y'all know? No, but I do. It's called a patriotic turtle. Anyway, I just want to try to make y'all laugh there a little bit. But I hope you liked the video. Here I go. Where I come from. Well, I was rolling wheels and shifting gears round that Jersey Turnpike when Barney stopped me with his gun 10 minutes after midnight. Said, "Sir, you broke the limit in this old rusty truck." "I don't know about that accent, son. Just where'd you come from?" I said, "Where I come from. It's cornbread and chicken. Where I come from. A lot of front porch sitting. Where I come from. Trying to make a living and working hard to get to heaven. Where I come from." Well, I was south of Detroit City. I pulled in this country kitchen to try their brand of barbecues, the sunset finger licking. Well, I paid the tab and the lady asked me how'd I like my biscuit. I'll be honest with you, ma'am, it ain't like mama fixed it. 'Cause where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken. Where I come from, a lot of front porch picking. Where I come from, trying to make a living, working hard to get to heaven. Where I come from. Where I came from was Marion, West Virginia, my hometown. I was a hillbilly. I'll always be a hillbilly. Raise hell and eat some cornbread. I was chasing someone 101 somewhere around Ventura. I lost the universal joint and I had to use my finger. This tall lady stopped and asked if I had plans for dinner. Said no thanks, ma'am, but back home we like the girls that sing soprano. 'Cause where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken. Where I come from, a lot of front porch sitting. Where I come from, trying to make a living, working hard to get to heaven. Where I come from. Well, I was headed home on 65 somewhere around Kentucky. The CB rang for a bobtail rig that's rolling on like honey. Well, I answered him and he asked me, "Aren't you from out of Tulsa?" "No, but you might have seen me there. I just dropped a load of salsa." Where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken. Where I come from, a lot of back porch picking. Where I come from, trying to make a living, working hard to get to heaven. Where I come from. Where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken. Where I come from, a lot of back porch picking. Where I come from, trying to make a living, working hard and trying to get to heaven. Where I come from. Where I come from. Yeah, where I come from, a lot of front porch sitting, staring up at heaven. Where I come from. Where I come from, trying to make a living. Where I come from. Oh, I come from. I hope y'all like that video. If y'all do, up Church the Redneck, you may share it, subscribe it, comment it, or click like on it. I'd appreciate that. Thank you, and hope you have a great day. And hope you had a great 4th of July.